Good morning, and welcome to Marketing Mondays. We're going to talk about today how to survive through the fake news and keep pushing those profits inside of your business, especially if you're doing lead gen, if you're selling on Amazon or Shopify or ClickFunnels, and making sure that you have optimized conversions and Facebook ads running, which is pretty huge. So there's a lot of things that are going in the news right now, which is causing a lot of scarcity. Maybe what's interesting is if you've watched kind of the stock market. So the stock market today actually paused, I believe it's for an hour, for opening bell. And because the stock market's kind of in a frenzy right now, just through all of the fake news that's kind of being scattered throughout the world right now. And so there's a lot of things that are, I believe, happening for reasons that aren't the real reasons to the stuff that's being shared. So I'm going to keep the name out, but obviously you guys know what's going on with the masks, what people are freaking out about. So let's talk about that, because we're seeing some pretty interesting things on the backside of advertising that's being affected because of this. And I wanted to warn you guys about it here on Marketing Mondays, because I think it's important as you kind of continue down this path of making sure your business is running appropriately, effectively, and it's getting through the winter storm. So we are definitely approaching a winter storm, as you guys can see, especially just with the stock market. Back in 2008, I was curious. Back in 2008, when the economy crashed, I went and looked at the stock, like how far up it was and how far down it went, and it was at 13,000, and I think the lowest was 7,000. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6,000 points it was reduced by. Fell 6,000 points over a period of I believe a year or something like that. And then the lowest point was February 2019, and then it started to climb back up to where it was a while back, which is like a month ago, which was around, I forgot it now. I believe it was like, let's just say 27, maybe it was 24,000. But now today it's pretty low. It's about at 22. It must have been 27. It's at 22,000, so it's lost 5,000. So pretty close to what the depression showed of 2008. Interesting enough, right? So it's falling at a pretty good clip in reflecting what happened in 2008. So scared money, is not good money. So interesting. With that said, I want to kind of hit some things that make sure you're not doing kind of as this season approaches. One thing that we're seeing, interesting enough, is we watch over quite a few clients' accounts for Facebook, and one of the clients was pushing a lot on their Facebook fan page, the scarcity and things that are happening right now in the news, and talking about it. Just putting it out there, saying, hey, here's what my thoughts are. Here's what I think how you should react. Here's the things that you should go buy, or making sure that you are buying, and kind of stuff like that. And at the end of the day, they went to go launch an ad, which was totally unrelated to the news and the posts, but Facebook denied the ad. They actually denied the ad. They didn't close the account, but they said, we are denying your ad because of false news or fake news that is on your Facebook fan page. How incredible is that, right? So make sure on your fan pages, some of you guys might be doing this, maybe not, hopefully not. This is the warning signs, right? I'm telling you what not to do, is you don't want to be posting anything that's considered fake news, right? Facebook is a place that it wants good stuff to happen, right? It wants the lovable stuff. It wants the friendly stuff. My business partner today, we were talking about it, and he related it to a restaurant, right? If Facebook's the restaurant, Facebook can't be serving bad food, right? Things that create a lot of controversy, if you will, and especially sponsored controversy, especially during an election year, right? So there's a lot of things that is happening right now as we're kind of going into this storm that's building up and could make or break your business. And we don't want that to be a concern for you guys, because a lot of you guys, pay for your family's dinner, you pay for your overhead, you pay for your roof, your car payments, and all that things. And so to lose a Facebook account could destroy your business and your company, because a lot of you guys rely on that one-legged stool. In fact, interesting enough, is we lost our Facebook business account in January. We got another one up in early February, and within 1 week, it also became shut down. So we had lost 2 business managers in the time frame of 1 month, just because of Facebook is getting and becoming way more strict than they ever have been, and they're really keeping an eye on the upcoming months as the upcoming election is happening. because they don't want to go back and see the things that happened to him personally. I don't think Zuckerberg wants to be in court any more than he has to. So there's a higher restriction on definitely the Facebook ads. There's more disapprovals right now. There's a lot of ads, business managers going out of they're just being shut down. So my friends, I'm telling you, be careful, right? Be careful what you said. Keep it positive. Keep it in light of, just about your company. Keep the brand pushing strong. That's the idea here. And don't be posting fake news and getting your mind and head wrapped around the fake stuff that's kind of being, deployed right now, because it'll come back and bite you. So to kind of go back to the analogy of the restaurant, the Facebook being the restaurant cannot serve bad food, because if they serve bad food, then no one will show up to the restaurant. Same thing with Facebook. If Facebook's serving bad food to its audience, then people are going to stop using Facebook. If Facebook served good food but had a bad rep, it's also going to lose the respect and the customer traffic that it's receiving right now. So they're doing everything they can to make sure that only good news is being spread and the right news is being spread throughout its webs. Now, of course, there's organic, there's things that aren't sponsored that just the algorithm pushes out. So that's probably why you're seeing a lot of the stuff hit your newsfeed, because it's a huge topic right now. It's kind of going all over the interwebs. It's massive impact. But when someone goes and sponsors a Facebook fan page that already has that news under there, then Facebook is backing that news to be true. That's how they see it, right? And when you do that, well, they're gonna take your ads out, right? They're gonna put you down, and then what happens is a waterfall effect of where the more ads you get disapproved in your account, that ratio starts to climb. And flags start to go off, because obviously you're not listening to our ad policies. Obviously you're not being respectful of what we're giving you. And then comes the ultimatum of, all right, now since they keep having these massive ads disapproved, now we're shutting down the business manager. This person obviously has other intentions of what we want for our our platform, and we are just going to rip out their business manager so that we don't ever have to no longer have to look over their accounts, right? Not waste time on them, because all they're doing is putting ads, disapproved ads, disapproved ads, and bada bing, bada boom. It's not good, right? So Jade's saying, yeah, fake news is causing all the kinds of problems. Absolutely, it's crazy. Toilet paper's going out of style right now. Interesting enough. Crazy stuff in the news. So my friends, keep it positive, right? It's all about your business. It's all about building your brand. Okay, I would stay away from mentioning anything that starts with a C, if that's the definition, if that's the subtitles, if that's the actual name of what's being spread. As you see, I'm not even mentioning it here because I don't want attachments. They're gonna transcribe this video as we get done here, and if there's any flags of that word in this video, well, then this might get taken down. So I'm walking a very fine line, giving you guys this news today on Marketing Mondays, and I appreciate you showing up, because we're here to impact your business. We're here to impact your profits and to make sure that you're building the life that you deserve and that you desire. So I've talked about this of summer, right? We're in the best economy that there's ever been. There's money that's flowing every single day. Go out and grab your money, because we're in harvest season, and we are now preparing. You should always prepare for winter. And what we're starting to see is the leaves kind of turning, right? The leaves are starting to turn, fall's approaching, and after fall, we all know what comes next is winter. So the falls of the stock market are falling. So that's your first signs of the fall, right? The leaves are turning. Now we're headed into winter. Prepare yourselves, okay? Prepare yourselves. I talked about the story of Jim Rohn when he did the ant story, right? Ants in the summertime, they're not all laying out in the sun, grazing and collecting the sunbeams, right? And having cocktails. They're preparing for winter, right? Because they know that winter is approaching. So they're out collecting leaves, they're out collecting sticks and food and everything that they need to have for the winter storm, right? To survive through the winter, and then they come back out of it. So if you guys not watched, we were at a Commerce Kings Mastermind 3 weeks ago, and someone in the room mentioned the series that's on Amazon Prime of the men who built America. Great season of, the Rockefellers, the Carnegies, the Edisons, the Teslas, like all these guys. Is so incredible to see in like 30 years, all the big monumental changes they made for this great nation of ours. And to look back, there was a cool quote that I believe it was Carnegie that said, no, it was JP Morgan. JP Morgan's dad said the best time to buy is when there's blood on the streets. And I believe that time is approaching. So save your cash and get ready to buy. Okay, that's all I got for you guys today. Appreciate you being on here. Appreciate you sharing this. It means the world to me. Letting other people hear this message and getting this out. Marketing Mondays is an important thing for us. We're here showing up for you guys every single Monday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, because we love you guys. All right, we appreciate you. Have a great rest of the day. Enjoy it. Go have an incredible week. See ya. I suck at being a CEO. Slice the credit card, 10K out.
Trey's like, hey, I found gun targets. We got wolf oil. What's the next offer we want to make?
Doesn't matter what it is. This works for everything.
Dude, blown away by your training in the reactive funnel.
Russell Brunson has brought together a collection of his top 2 Comma Club and 8-figure award winners.
Man, your thought process around optimization, just pick up the damn phone.
So let me ask you a quick question. What if I gave you the funnel? What if I gave you the G700 funnel that made it all happen?